Welcome back to DEWA TV. My name is Mikael Wright Hodges, founder of Direct Energy Weapons Agency. In our first episode, I introduced DEWA TV and explained why responsible dialogue around directed energy matters. Today's episode continues that mission by introducing one of the people helping support DEWA Agency's educational work. This conversation is not investigative nor speculative. It's an opportunity to discuss why education, ethics, and professionalism matter in emerging technology. I'm joined today by Jewel, who has joined DEWA Agency to help establish a location in Arizona. Thank you for being here. To start, could you briefly share what drew you to this work?
Well, I started experiencing neurological symptoms that were very similar to Havana syndrome. And then I came across your platform and I got very intrigued and I started doing more education on the electromagnetic field and the effects on the nervous system. And I just wanted to further educate myself and provide education for others.
Okay, and we're very thankful that you stepped up and you joined our team into educating the public and also helping victims that do come to DEWA Agency.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the most important is to help establish a location in Arizona.
Very excited to do so.
Thank you, thank you. And our discussion today is why education, ethics, and regulations are needed in directed energy and advanced technology governance.
Well, when we talk about education, especially because I am a nurse, so when we talk about education for directed energy weapons, it's very important that everybody start being educated, especially on the electromagnetic spectrum, because as most healthcare professionals, when you come to find out, most of them aren't educated on the electromagnetic spectrum or even directed energies in general. I was never educated on it. I never even learned what the microwave auditory hearing effect was. So as I've gathered more information and I've learned about advanced technology, I realized that there is a gap um, in the medical field and the technical field. And I hope that with your website and what's occurring here, that we're able to merge that gap and kind of bring this education forward, especially to people who are healthcare providers. So further educating them on the what exactly an energy weapon is, advanced technology, so how things are made, where the technology is going, how fast it is moving, and how it can be used for good, but in some cases it can also be used to harm people very easily with advanced technology.
Yes,
So,
it can.
mhm,
And also with education, education is crucial in directed energy and advanced
mhm,
technology governance because it bridges the gap between rapid technology innovation and responsible strategic and ethical decision making.
right.
As technologies like directed energy, artificial intelligence, and advanced robotics evolve, specialized knowledge is required to understand the capabilities, limitations, and societal risk because they are growing at a really rapid rate. So without
Okay.
educating the public about them, the risk about them is not only using them and putting it down and think it go away. The energy is still around us. It's still working on us. It's affecting our neurological systems. But it's
Mhm,
not. We're not here to complain and say, oh, these are all the bad things about technology. Technology is great. It's making everyone's
right.
life a whole lot easier. Things are
For
happening
sure.
a whole lot better, more efficient. Technology is doing a whole lot of great things for us as a society. But there's also a downside that people are being affected in the wrong way by it, where because we
Mhm,
still have criminals within our society that do use these technologies for bad things, and they do use them on innocent individuals, especially in their homes. Some people can't even get peace inside of their homes. So
correct.
it's just those important things. We do need regulations, some sort of um, government governmental I don't know.
Oversight.
Yes, some a government oversight
You're
to
correct.
just to ensure that this technology is not getting into the wrong hands or that the inside, the people that do have the access to the technology, that they're not taking it home, that they're not
Exactly.
selling it privately, and they're not
Exactly.
using it for their own personal gain. Because
Exactly.
who protects us from the employees that decide, you know what, I want more money, and they go take the technology home, and they go
Hmm.
share it with their buddies, and all of a sudden, everyone in the neighborhood is being affected, is being
Exactly.
tortured, is being assaulted, and is the really bad part about this technology is that when it's used on a civilian, it can't be traced. There's no way to prove that you are being affected by this directed energy. There's no way to.
Exactly.
That's what makes it really dangerous. Yeah,
Right.
it's really dangerous.
Right. And if the providers aren't educated on the use of just even the FCC, people don't even know what the FCC is. A lot of healthcare providers aren't educated on the electromagnetic field, what exactly a cell phone tower can do, how easy it is to actually construct some of these energy weapons at home. You can take something fairly easy. And like you said, if you have a friend that works at a college and knows how to make it, you can easily teach somebody, and then it can be used for harm. And we would have no understanding of how it works unless we're educated on the advanced technology.
And also, they don't even know the signs and symptoms of
Right.
assaults. If
Hmm.
someone's assaulted with directed energy, the doctors are not even educated to even look out for the signs and symptoms.
They are not.
There isn't even a CPT code. There's nothing for them to go by. So it's not.
There's no diagnostic code. Mm-mm.
There's nothing for the doctor. So it's not even a
Mm-mm.
doctor's fault, because the doctors
It's not.
association hasn't even educated doctors to even look out
Mm.
for it. And
No.
these energy weapons are out. I mean, the Department of Defense, they already verified it that yes, they do have
Right.
it, even though they are using it for war. But guess what? They still have employees, and not all employees follow the rules and do the right thing. Some employees will take that technology, all that knowledge, and sell it for their own gain. So that there's
Hmm.
nothing to really protect us.
Hmm.
And I
Yeah.
hope they fit that into the budget. That
I
there
hope they
should be,
fit it into the budget as well. Yes.
yes, to
Hmm.
to to put some ways, or just to develop some mechanism, or just to even fund our own agency where we can put us as an agency in every state, so we can provide victim support. So that
Yep, that would be great. Even just something to learn how to measure the internal body voltage and the exterior body voltage, and just show the rise in that with the signal analyzer, and something to easily kind of introduce what an energy weapon can do as far as raising the electricity on the outside of our body and the inside of our body.
Yes, because we talked about even the watches, when
Hmm.
victims, or even just the public in general, when
Hmm.
you wear the watches, you could watch what's going on with your body, so you'll know when your blood pressure goes up. You can know what's going on with your pulse. Excuse me, your respiration. What's going on with your heart. Just keeping a watch on your health, just to see,
Yep.
just to monitor your health.
I do actually wear an Apple Watch at all times. And by the way, this is another electronic device, so it can be targeted, like hit with electricity. But a big thing that is missing is just the electrical current voltage measurement on the skin and the internal body, because our heart could be racing from a bunch of other factors. So what we really need to know exactly how much electricity is inside of the body, along with the inside and the exterior.
Yeah,
So a good watch that maybe had like an EEG monitor on it would be probably one of our best bets. Yeah.
yeah, I would love to talk to one of these the people that make the health watches, so they could give us a little more detail on how it works, and
Uh-huh.
how the public can benefit from their watches,
Mm-hmm.
especially in this space, because there's a lot of people concerned about their health.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people suffering from neurological disturbances, so these
For
watches
sure.
can definitely help the people in this space.
For sure. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. So in regards to, we already spoke about the regulations, about getting regulations in place, and the ethics of it all. That depends, upon the government and them putting some rules in place on what these neurological technology companies can and cannot do, and that would definitely put us on the right track as we evolve. into the future with technology, because technology is going nowhere. But
Nope.
it's just so as we do evolve as humans, these things it would be a good thing to put these things in place to help protect the public and especially Americans.
Right. We should always know with the way that technology is going, the all of the different interfaces that they're going to be having. They're going to have mind reading technology, things that can study our thoughts just by our facial expressions. All of our even our biometric data from our heart rate to our blood pressure to the temperature of our skin, all of that stuff. We should is it it's definitely helpful, but is it ethical? Like, should there be laws against it? Where is this information going? We should always know exactly where it's going, whose hands it's in, um, who is in charge of regulating everything. Also, is there going to be any HIPAA violations? Is our privacy going to be invaded? And if so, what are those crimes punishable by? Um, and what exactly is there age barriers, and with all of our data being released or being used or with all of this cool new technology, is there any way that it can be used to harm us? Because at the end of the day, we are human and we want to be safe.
Yes, yes,
Safety is the biggest thing.
yes, because people become concerned when there's no
Hmm.
information going out.
Right.
Yeah, once people are informed, then they step back and they say, okay, but they still are, because we're Americans, we still want to be involved in what's going on. So informing us, it does help, but we still want to be part of the solution. We want to be part of progress, because this is progress also. So it's just bringing more people to the table. Yeah, it's bringing more
Yeah.
people to the table.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Correct.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jewel. Thank you very much for coming on to the show.
Of course.
And until next time, thank you for watching Do Agency TV and have a good evening.
You too. Have a good evening. My pleasure.